Hey everybody, Dr. Moon here, the Blacksburg Downtown Street Performer. I wanted to take a moment and welcome everybody back to the channel. I'm sorry it's been a minute, but I wanted to give you some good information as far as sort of what to expect in this fall season, wherever you're at. If you're in a college town like we are, there's going to be tons and tons of opportunities and students coming, and so within your own town, try to look that and fill that out and see what the busking regulations are there where you're at. But in our town of Blacksburg, within the 16 blocks downtown, you are welcome to come down and express yourself, show your art, do your music, play your instrument, and you'll be able to busk or actually accept tips for your work. If you have a good sign and some kind of tip container, you'll find that it's a really fun way to spend an afternoon. So I wanted to sort of give you an idea. I went out the other day, first time that I had been out really in some time, this past Sunday. Sundays aren't just really a traditionally good busking day. They're slow as far as tips go, but it's a beautiful day and it's an opportunity to get out and play. So when I come back in off the street, this is usually the way that I'll have all my stuff set up. I have my Dr. Moon hat. I'll stick my tip jar down in it. That way I've got everything combined in there, and I'll have a bunch of stuff down here. So I'll show you all the stuff that I've got. So my tip jar is my plastic tip container. That's my high recommendation as far as your type of tip container that you have. I have an American flag. It's my First Amendment rights of free speech. I proudly display my American flag when I'm busking, but also on a practical level, it keeps my guitar case from closing. And so it has a good extra aspect of that, along with a screwdriver. Sometimes if you're on real unstable ground or it is really windy, you'll have trouble with your things blowing away. It's always good to have a big screwdriver you can sort of stick down, stabilizes things like that. A water, again, that's a great way to hold your tip jar down, but you've definitely got to stay hydrated when you're out on the street. And so I always carry my water there. So that leaves me with what the tips were after about maybe 40 minutes, an hour, somewhere in that time. So whenever you have your tip jar, you always have your starter money. Remember I said that it takes money to make money. So when you start out, you always want to put a bill of some type in there. And I always use one of the Clemson $2 bills. And so that way that starts my money as far as that goes. You'll learn after a period of time seeing money come into your tip container jar. You'll recognize that purple $5 bill. A 10 has a bit of a brownish tint to it, and a 20 just looks like a miracle. So that's always the thing. So here's what I made in the time that I was out. So here are 3 bills. So I only and a dollar and change. So I've got 4 quarters. So that's really basically 4 people. 4 people had some kind of interchange with me over the time that I'm out. Think about that. I'm a known person in town. I've done this now for 13 years. In an hour's time out, I had 4 people come up and interact. So it's not something that you're going to have to worry about, that you're going to be really overwhelmed with it, or there's going to be a big crowd of people. You may be fantastic, and so you may hopefully draw a really big crowd and have a great bunch of people. But generally with busking, that's not the way that works. People keep moving, and so they keep moving on through their day. So with it, I've got a 1, and a 10. The 10, when I saw that brown in the guitar case, or in the tip jar, I recognized what that was. So 10, 11, 12, $13 in an hour's period of time. So I don't know what the minimum wage is in Virginia is at the very moment, but it's not a lot. And then there still has to be taxes taken out of it, things that you have to consider. And so with this, with busking, you arrive when you want, you leave when you want. You are able to perform your own music. You're able to perform your own thing, your own art in your own time and in your own way. And so I think that's just a tremendous opportunity that we all have if you're looking to express yourself creatively and make a little money on the side, be able to do that. And who knows, you have a good sign that says who you are so that people can follow you, they can touch base with you. And the way that things are anymore, a moment can change your life. It can go viral. So this brings me back to the most current thing in the news. A gentleman was shot in Seattle. That was a busker, and I'll know in the next video what his name was. But you can look it up. He was a retired, or not a retired, but he was a wounded, disabled veteran that had been a busker for, they said, 30 years or better. So he had done this for a long period of time, probably following his injury, because music and art and busking is very, very healing to your spirit, to your soul. You have people that come up and talk to you, and you have that interaction. So I can see how this has been such a healthy thing for him up to this point. And there was an interaction with a man on the street who questioned his validity and what he was doing and shot him in the chest. And as Providence would have it for a busker, it cracked a rib and the gentleman lived. And so look that up online, busker shot in Seattle. So if you do go out, be aware of your surroundings, be aware, be safe, don't be overtly upsetting to anything or anybody about things that are going, and have just a wonderful time. So I look forward to seeing you on the streets, and send me pictures, comment on it, let me know if you're out, send me pictures of you out performing on the street. It's getting ready, it's like a salmon run, so everybody is coming to town. So I hope to see you out, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.